Good morning. I am here with you today to talk to you about distorted perceptions. My name is Melissa Howard Argall, and I am the Morphosis Body, Mind, Weight Loss Empowerment Coach, and I'm also a licensed professional counselor. So today, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how we get to where we are, right? I think most people that struggle with whether it's weight loss or emotional eating or any of that kind of stuff, ultimately it comes down to how we see ourselves. What we see maybe in the reflection in the mirror, what we are hearing, those negative thoughts going on, that inner critic. But how do we get that way? Where does that all come from? Because I'm pretty sure when babies are born, they're not criticizing themselves. They're not berating themselves. They're not shaming themselves. So what happens? How do we get from there to here, to where we're at? To me, this all starts in our younger years, okay? Basically, what I believe happens is that throughout life, we look to the adults in our life as children, right? As adults in our life as children, to kind of guide our way. And kiddos, little ones, they look to mom and dad as like their superheroes, right? They cannot do any wrong. But then one day, mom loses her temper and yells at the kid, "Oh, can't you just drink your milk? Why do I have to deal with this?" And all of a sudden, that kid doesn't quite know what just happened. And at that stage of life, in our early development, we have no idea that things could be other people's issues or any of that, right? So what do? Even though it's totally mom's issue for like losing her cool, which, hey, I've totally been there. I've lost my cool multiple times. But it's something going on with mom. She's stressed out. She's got the kids. She's working, whatever it might be. And she lost her cool. So she snaps at the little kiddo. Well, the kiddo doesn't have the ability to say, "Oh, mom's having a bad day. This has nothing to do with me." Right? What does that kiddo do? They internalize it. We internalize it. Oh my gosh. Why can't I do anything right? I'm no good. My mom's mad. Right there, you guys, that is when the perception becomes distorted. And then throughout our life, over and over and over again, that distorted perception gets reinforced. So let's say that little kiddo now goes to middle school, right? And she has her first school dance. And everybody at the school dance, some of the boys are asking the girls to dance, but not her. So she internalizes that and reinforces that distorted perception of herself. I must be no good. There's something wrong with me. Then that kiddo goes to high school, trying out for girls volleyball, and she doesn't make the team. There must be something wrong with me. I'm no good. College. Didn't get accepted into the program she wanted. I'm no good. There's definitely something wrong with me. And you can see how that continues throughout our life. And that distorted perception becomes our own reality. That is all we know. So basically, we are going through life like this. Ooh, it's all crazy. Let me see if I can do it for you guys. See if it'll work. Ooh. Okay. But here's the thing. We don't know that, right? Because ever since we were a little kiddo and something happened and we have no idea what it was. And granted, I'm not about like saying, parents intend to do this or anything like that, right? It's not about shaming our parents or shaming ourselves or any of that. It's about recognizing the reality of what it is. So we walk around in life with our googly goggles on, our distorted perception of ourselves. Because I'm no good, because I can't do anything right. Oh my gosh, look at my hair isn't good today. And golly, I just feel so, I just need to cover everything and hate what I look like in the mirror. And we just keep perpetuating that cycle. But here's the thing. Ultimately, somewhere within us, we know that this isn't right. We're not meant to feel so shitty. We're not meant to see life through these lenses. So because we know something's wrong emotionally, or that it's not supposed to be like this, what happens is we try to fix it. And oftentimes we use those unhealthy coping mechanisms. Emotional eating, alcohol, drugs, over-exercising, or just surrendering yourself to whatever. I'm saying, F it. This is who I am. So we're wearing our googly goggles, and then all those unhealthy coping mechanisms, they're like we're our attempts, and we're just trying to put those rose-colored glasses on. But see, the distorted perception is still there. The food doesn't fill the void. Having a Friday night out with friends, drinking a bunch of cocktails, doesn't fill the void. Because you're just seeing things through those rose-colored glasses. Okay? In order to address the distorted perception of ourselves, we first have to address the unhealthy coping mechanisms we're using. And oftentimes for people that struggle with weight loss, self-image, food addiction, they are seeing things through that distorted lens and trying to fix it with food or cocktails or relationships or maybe not eating, withholding or avoiding. Guess what, guys? None of these work. None of them work. You have to address the distorted perception of self. You have to dig in deep and understand where did this all come from in the beginning? Why did I start feeling like this? And when we begin to recognize that stuff and we acknowledge it and we can say to it, no, you are worth it. You have value. You are beautiful. The perception becomes more clear and more clear. And you get connected to your authentic self. So I want you to think about, what are some of your unhealthy coping mechanisms that you've used in your life to try to fix the distortion, to try to fix that feeling inside of you that you know something's not right. I'm not supposed to feel like this. I'm not supposed to hate myself, for crying out loud, or hate my body. What have you used in your life to help try to fix that? And maybe what do you need to address in order that this distortion is gone and becomes healed once and for all. Those core beliefs are addressed, those negative core beliefs, and you begin to see your story in a different light. Because finally, the googly goggles are removed. And you can step into your power, step into your transformation. You guys, this is what brings me joy. This is what excites me. This is what I'm passionate about, is helping women step into their power, step into their self-love, their confidence, and create their transformation. So they no longer have to live their life seeing themselves through that distorted perception and trying over and over to fix it through those fad diets, starving yourself, binging. None of that works. It just reinforces that distorted image. I would absolutely love to talk more with you about this, to talk with you about what it would look like to be on this journey of transformation and how I can help you, how I can be there, guiding you, supporting you, along with Crystal doing the fitness stuff, the wellness stuff, body wellness, and a community of women that totally get it and are on the same journey with you. You guys, it is powerful transformation that occurs. And I would love the opportunity to talk with you more about that. So schedule a clarity call. It's free. We talk and we talk about the program and if it might be a good fit. All right. You have a wonderful day. Raise your conscious awareness. Don't go to these rose-colored glasses as a coping mechanism, and begin to address what's really underneath.